Hello, friends. This is Professor T here. I've really been thinking about recording this video, um, and I've really struggled to record it, but I've had to, especially because of what has been going on in the news recently. To begin with, is that recently, was it just 2 days ago, there was a terrorist attack by the Al Shabaab in Bodi where three KDF soldiers died and others were. And Kenya is not foreign to terrorist attacks. It's been something that has been going on for some time now. But I think we now need to begin asking and raising difficult questions. What is the ideology behind terrorism? Who are these people? And the difficult answer is those are people claiming to be faithful Muslims. And another question that arises is do they find any precedents in their own scriptures, that is, a Quran, that justifies the kind of terrorism they do down here? Not just down here, but also in the world. If you have been watching the news, you will notice that in Mali, in some parts of Mali and Burkina Faso in the Sahel region, terrorists, Al Qaeda to be precise, taking over some cities and continuing to advance and imposing Sharia or Sharia law, that is the Islamic law. Scores of Christians in Nigeria being massacred each and every day. Christian communities with men coming and shouting Allahu Akbar. I think a time has come where we need to sort of stop having this kind of romantic view about Islam being a religion of peace because it is not. It is a religion of violence. Now, I will, in going forward, I'm going to make many and a number of videos on Islam. But I want just to begin by this and just bringing to our attention why we need to begin thinking seriously about what Islam is. As once Barack Obama famously said that our partnership with Islam should be based on what Islam is and what Islam isn't. So, what exactly Islam? Is it a religion of peace or a religion of violence? Who was Muhammad? Was he the prophet of God? What about the Quran? Is the Quran the word of God as Muslims claim? Now, these are some of the things that I'm going to talk about, and I'm sure some of you are going to find these uncomfortable. Maybe some of you are going to begin criticizing, but I just want you to be open minded because what I'm going to do is to take the Muslim sources themselves and just guide and lead you through it, and also look at history, look at culture, and see this religion. What do we do about this? Do we need to be afraid about it? And we need to begin taking care of taking care and thinking seriously about Islam. So Islam prides itself to be the religion of Abraham, to be the true religion. And it is important just to mention because this is just but an introductory video, then I'll come and do many things concerning Islam coming forward. Islam does pride itself to be the original religion of Abraham. To Muslims, Jesus Christ never died and he never rose. And to Muslims and to Islam, everyone who is not a Muslim is not their equal. And that is just a fact. It is written in their scriptures, it is in their sources. And I'll be sharing these things with us as we proceed. Now, because I began talking about violence, let me just mention a few scriptures for us. For example, in Surah 2, verses 191, that is of the Quran, it says, and kill them, that is the non-Muslims, wherever you find them, kill them. Such is the recompense of the disbelievers, non-Muslims. Surah 9, verse 5. Then kill the disbelievers, non-Muslims, wherever you find them, capture them and besiege them, and lie in wait in each and every ambush. That is the Quran. Surah 495 states, Allah has granted a grade higher to those who strive and fight with their goods and persons than those who sit at home. So the guys who die in jihad, killing and terrorizing innocent people, they have a higher grade for them. And finally, but not least, because there are many verses that call for violence in Islam. Surah 9:29 instructs Muslims, fight those who believe not in Allah nor the last day, nor hold that forbidden which had been forbidden by Allah and His Messenger, nor acknowledge the religion of truth, even if they are of the people of the book. Now, the people of the book are the Jews and the Christians, until they pay jizya with willing submission and feel themselves subdued. And it is important, by the way, for me to mention here that Islam, first and foremost, is a political entity, and religion is a tag along. Because the goal of Islam is to subjugate the entire world under the rule of Islam. And we begin seeing these things happening here in Kenya. Recently, there are friends of mine who were preaching in Isli, and they were attacked by Muslims. They were beaten, stoned by Muslims in Isli. Now, I'm not saying that every Muslim is violent, but I'm just saying if a Muslim will follow each and everything that the Quran says and follow the example of Muhammad as their prophet, this is what they will end up doing to violently subjugate people. And those who are non Muslims, they are not equals to them. So, according to the Quran, until you subject yourself to Islam and pay jizya and feel yourself subdued, there's not going to have peace. In fact, I'm also going to share a link in the description and you can see that according to Islam, the whole world will only have peace if the entire world is under the rule of Islam. But that is ironic. Why? Because look at the majority of many Muslim countries in this world. There is no peace. They fight every day. If they have no one to fight, they fight each other. That's just the truth of the matter. And we need to begin thinking seriously about this. Because wherever Islam goes, terror reigns. And you can confirm this. Do your own research and confirm and tell me if I'm wrong. But this was just meant to be an introduction. There is more coming for you. So this is Professor T. See you again next time. God bless.